Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. I am the City Witch and today we're going to be reviewing this brand new oracle deck that I have in my collection called Elemental Empath Oracle, a self-love oracle deck for empathic women. So this is a deck meant for women. It doesn't mean that men can't use it, but I am guessing this is about connecting with your inner femininity, the divine feminine, and connection with earth, mother nature and womanhood and all the various cycles of womanhood that we go through. So it doesn't mean that a man can't use this deck, but I am expecting there to be very little to do with men in it because of what it says here. So just bear that in mind, guys. The box is absolutely beautiful. I love the artwork. It's got this kind of velvety matte feel to the box as well. And obviously it is hardback as well, so it is protective for your deck. I love the symbols on it. They have this very tribal feel to them. And I can see the symbols for the elements. So here we have air, water, fire, and then earth, which is quite lovely. And then turning the box on its side, it tells us it's a 52 card deck and guidebook from Rose Soul Art. Again, we have the title and then the author, and then just the title on the side. The box for me, unfortunately, did arrive slightly dented in a couple of corners, but that's okay. A couple of boxes in the past have arrived like that. So long as the deck is okay, that is the main thing in my opinion. So the box is magnetic. Ooh, lovely. Look at that. That is beautiful. So again, you have the author from Rose Soul Art and then Elemental Empath. Love this design. That's beautiful. It reminds me of a crystal, or you know when you used to do marbling as a kid and it would mix all the paints and colours. It kind of looks a little bit like that as well. Beautiful and creative, and I love purple. It's one of my favourite colours. So let's get the deck out. Okay. So inside the box, we also have another saying, the magic is within you. And again, it follows on that beautiful pattern on the inside of the box. So let's pop that to one side. And here we have our deck and guidebook. So we'll take a peek in the guidebook first. Loving this. That's beautiful. Look at that, guys. Got this beautiful spirit animal behind her. And this is a earth card by the looks of it. Lovely. Got some lovely artwork on the inside as well. And then here we have our table of contents. So in this guidebook, we get an introduction, special thanks and a disclaimer, deck structure, how to use this deck, meditation guide, connect to your inner light guide, and about the creator and Rose Soul Art. And then all the cards are split up into the elements. So we have earth, water, fire, air, and then the cosmos, which I'm guessing cosmos is spirit or the divine, maybe the higher powers. So let's have a look in here. Got our disclaimer. The deck structure. Let's read this because we kind of want to know how this is structured. This deck is made up of 52 cards plus a bonus element card to encourage you to connect with the energy of the elements. The 52 cards are split up into 5 elemental sections, starting with earth, then water, fire and air, and finally moving up to the cosmos. Each element is associated with a celestial aspect of the universe, so earth, moon, sun, sky, and stars, as well as a part of our being, body, emotions, power, mind, and spirit. The first card of each element represents its associated celestial aspect, as well as the core concept that is carried throughout the rest of the elemental suit. Okay. Earth is associated with the planet Earth and your body. The main theme is grounding. The Earth suit deals with matters of physical reality, your body, relating with others and connecting with this world. Water is associated with the moon and our emotions. The main theme is honor your phases. The water suit teaches you about your emotions, sensitivity, creativity, and energetic release. Fire is associated with the sun and our power. The main theme is shine. The fire suit shows you how to reclaim your power, how to connect with and embody your true self. Air is associated with the sky and our mind. The main theme is expansion. The air suit deals with befriending your mind, expanding your awareness and consciousness, and releasing limiting beliefs. Cosmos is associated with the stars and our spirit. The main theme is the divine. The Cosmos suit deals with understanding our interconnected nature, how our energy and patterns work, and how to tap into our empathetic and manifestation abilities. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like the way that's structured. There is some information on how to use this deck. There is cleansing your deck, intuitive readings, interpreting the cards. So there's loads of information here. Choosing cards, spreads. So we have a self-love spread where you pull 5 cards. Okay, and that's all that's recommended there. There is a meditation guide as well, which you can use to connect to this deck. Connecting to your inner light guide, so spirit guides. And a little bit of information about the creator, and then Rose Soul Art. And then we go into the cards. And it does look like we are getting a colour image for every card, which is really nice. I like when a guidebook does that. Although I will say I wish that the image was a full page, or at least most of a page, so you could see it quite clearly. I will say that is just a tiny bit blurry. It's not bad, it's just a little bit blurry because it's so small. See if we have anything at the back of the book. Disclaimer notice, copyright information. Nope, that's it. Now, what do we get with each card? So obviously card number 1, it says here, is earth and grounding. So what is grounding? So you get some information about that. Calm the nervous system, nature and our bodies, from the earth to the divine. Gosh, you get a lot of information. Structure and stability, hierarchy of needs, potential blockages. Wow, gosh. And then some exercises as well. So you get a lot of information in regards to each card. So this is something that you can use as not just a divination tool. You can use it for meditation, exercises, unblocking yourself, all sorts of different things. So it sounds like this is a practical deck where you're supposed to get involved with it and do things, which is something I like. I do enjoy when they do that as an extra, I must admit. So that is the guidebook. So I'm going to take a moment to just take this out of the wrapper, and then we will look at the cards together. So give me a moment, guys. Okay, so this is our deck. We do have some beautiful gold foiling on the sides, which is quite lovely. And then we also have this first card. Get the free Empath meditation at this website. So that has been provided there. And then this is the back of the card. So this is just like an extra. You don't actually need this, and this wouldn't be included in your deck. This is just kind of a front cover, I guess. So let's move that to one side. Let's say this is the back of the deck. So you cannot tell which way around the card goes. The cardstock is pretty flexible, but it does snap back quite nice. It doesn't feel too flimsy or weak or anything like that. And I really like the colours. It's beautiful. Just in comparison, I have here a card from the Rose Oracle, which is a Hay House deck. So this is just going to show you the comparison. So this deck is actually slightly taller. So you can see that there, and also slightly slimmer. So that's the difference in the two. Now let's take a look at each and every card. So here is our card number 1. Earth grounding, calm the mind, connect to the body, mindfulness and nature. It's beautiful. Now here you have the elements at the top, so you know it's an earth card. This is also a symbol of earth here. And then obviously it's telling you it's part of earth, and it is a card for grounding. Okay, so it looks like they're coloured as well. So earth is obviously a green colour, and then we have water, which I can tell that this is water because we have the symbol here. It's this bluey colour. So it looks like all the cards are going to be colour themed, which is nice because you'll be able to tell what element they are if you're not good at remembering the symbols. So number 1, moon, honour, phases. That's nice. I love this movement as well. And then the moon phases at the top. Respect where you are. Self-care, sync with cycles. Nice. Number 1, sky, expansion. So this is the air element. Befriend mind, inner freedom, expand consciousness. Wow, such a beautiful card. So this is the Cosmos card with the stars. And this is also the front cover of the box, which I really liked. Number 1, star, divine, inner divine, deities, guidance, clarity, protection. Wow, that's absolutely stunning. I love the incorporation of all the elements on this one as well. So this is a fire element. Number 1, sun, shine, light, passion, illumination, motivation, don't dim. So don't dim your light for anyone, guys. Beautiful. I love the artwork, absolutely stunning. This one is an earth card. Number 10, abundance, your true nature, gratitude, commitment to goals. Ooh, love the snake. That's nice. There's so much to look at and see on these cards as well, because you've got these beautiful kind of mandala images, there's tribal artwork, there's tattoos, there's spirit animals and energy. You know, she's wearing a crown. There's a lot to look at with these cards. Water element. 10, creatrix. Express emotions, birth your creations, womb energy. So there is some nudity in this, guys, clearly. We have a child suckling on its mother's breast. So please be aware if that's something you don't like. This deck does include that sort of imagery. I personally don't mind it. I'm not at all a prude. And I don't mind a little bit of nudity in my decks. So yeah, if you don't like it, that's fair enough, but this doesn't bother me at all. And this is a beautiful sight, a mother nurturing her child at the end of the day. So yeah, beautiful. This is a Cosmos card. Number 10, raise vibration. Connect to light, release blockages, strengthen and safety. Wow. We do have a couple of body shapes. And again, we are seeing all women, which is something I suspected. I don't know if we're getting different ages yet, though. We'll keep an eye out for that. This one is an air element card. 10, stillness, calm the mind, overthinking, observe, awareness. I love that card. I get a very nice sense of peace and calmness and needing to take a moment. It's a very still card, this one. Fire element card. Number 10, true self. Connect to soul. Heed inner guidance, purify energy. Lovely. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of the artwork of this deck. Cosmos card. 11, divine timing. Trust the universe, follow the flow, patience and signs. So again, different body shapes here, which I love. We have another Cosmos card here. Number 12, integrated woman. Self-acceptance, integrate lessons, grounded healing. Beautiful. Ooh, wow, this one's stunning. It's another Cosmos card. Number 2, balance. All is connected. Balance extremes, inner and outer. So this is kind of that very yin-yang energy, isn't it? And it quite literally has the yin-yang symbol on it as well. But I love the dark and light element. That's lovely. Beautiful card. Very striking. We have an air element. Number 2, choice. life direction, how you respond and consequences. I thought I said flow for a minute then. Fire card, number 2, desire. Heart's true desire, gratitude, address inner blocks. Oh, this is cute. We have an earth element, number 2, inner child. Play, laugh, be silly, heal child wounds. Oh, that's so cute. Look at it. Oh, I like that one. So pretty. Water element, 2, intimacy. Connect, discover and voice. Needs, explore and heal. It's lovely. I love the beach vibe with that. It's the beach and the seaside and the ocean. Very healing vibes for me. So we have air element, 3, awareness. Key to healing, notice patterns and illusions, pause. So this is an older woman here. So we are getting a little bit of age in as well. So we've got diversity in skin tones and body shape and age so far. Fire element, 3, hope. Trust, faith, heal the past, hope versus expectation. Oh, I love this, like lion or maybe a panther surrounding her. That's lovely. And we also have a light kind of pattern for the tree of life pattern there for crystal healing in the background. It's beautiful. We have a cosmos card, number 3, intuition. Intuition versus fear. Connect to soul, trust self and source. Lovely. I get very goddess vibe, like Greek goddess here. It's just what it reminds me of. Earth card, 3, reclaim your body. Body is home. Self-love, release emotions from body. Yeah, so learn to love yourself in all your glory. Your body is your temple, your home, and you have to be happy within it. Water element, 3, sensitivity. Validate self, vulnerability is strength, and protections. Ooh, this one's really pretty. Cosmos card, number 4, empath. Connect to self, cleanse boundaries and hold space. Loving the ankh there on her arm and the unicorn horn from her third eye. That's lovely. Absolutely beautiful. It's quite an unusual deck, this. I've not seen anything like this before. Fire element, 4, expression. Find voice, bottled up emotions, communicate. So rather than rage or let things explode out of you when you've kind of took too much, communicate in the moment. But it's also healthy to let out your rage as well, because I know too many people that bottle it up and they don't express it in a healthy way. And then, of course, it kind of overtakes them and it comes out at all the wrong times. So remember to express your anger, and it's okay to be angry when you are angry. It's kind of what that card teaches, I think. Earth card, number 4, honour the journey. Don't rush, experience life, respect others, allow messes. And here we have a very pregnant lady about to give birth. So this is also a card of fertility as well. Element, 4, perspective. Evaluate beliefs, bird's eye view, observe your reactions. So it's kind of like taking a step back and seeing things from other people's perspectives, looking at things from a bigger picture, contemplating what people are telling you, how you're coming across, how you're expressing yourself, and just being aware of self. Really like the imagery on that one as well. This one seems like a happy card. Water elements, 4, self-love, self-acceptance, self-care, compassion, vulnerability. Fire element, 5, death and rebirth. Ooh, we've got a beautiful phoenix here as well. Transformation, new self or cycle, release resistance. Wow. So this is literally rising up from the ashes, going through a death and then rebirthing yourself. It's beautiful. Water element, 5, heal emotions, understand emotions, inner guidance, validate self. Oh, she seems so sad and stressed. It's a very blue card, that one. Sadness, regret, a little bit of pain. Also a tiny bit of a headache maybe as well. Earth element, 5, growth. Surrender to the process, simplify your healing and layers. So healing doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it is, but not all the time. And don't take on too much. Heal in stages, one step at a time. And just kind of go through the journey. Cosmos card, 5, inner darkness. Ooh. Hold safe space, knowing patterns, release versus feed. Ooh, that's a very interesting card. I love that half of this person is shadowed and we can't see them. It's beautiful, really interesting card. Cosmos element, 5, repeating patterns. Awareness, what is the lesson? Break the cycle. I like the way that through her past life, she's grown and grown and grown till here, she's reached her perfect self. And I love that Saturn is in the background as well. Because Saturn is about breaking nasty patterns. Saturn energy is destructive, rebirth, chaos energy. So I definitely get that vibe here. You know, you have to learn and make mistakes in order to grow. Water element, 6, cleanse and release. Clear blocks, listen to your system, let energy flow. Lovely. Loving the wings there as well. Fire element, 6, courage. Inner strength, action, trust self, types of bravery. Yeah, because there's many different types of bravery. I love that this is like a butterfly fairy kind of image. You know, there's power in her hands, in her third eye, in her voice, in her solar plexus. All of the activated zones are showing how powerful this person is and how strong they are in that moment. And they can overcome obstacles, face challenges, and be brave. I really like this card. I think this is one of my favourites. Ooh, interesting. So this is element 6, ego illusions. And we've got masks here. Got one crying, one laughing, and one that looks shocked, horrified, maybe angry. So 6, ego illusions. Don't believe thoughts, inner stories, befriend ego. So this is kind of like believing your own self-image, building images around yourself, pretending to be someone else, putting on masks, becoming a different person when you're around different people. I think we kind of all do that a little bit. We're different with our friends than we are with our colleagues at work and with our boss, with our kids. We take on different roles and responsibilities, and sometimes we put on a mask when we do that. That's a very interesting card. I love that there's a sword there as well, as if you can sever that falsehood, that kind of persona that you've put on, and release and free yourself from pretending to be someone you're not. Very interesting. Cosmos, number 6, mirror. World is a mirror. Notice patterns, clear blocks. So this is kind of like looking at your own reflection, isn't it? And seeing yourself as you truly are, because you can't hide from your own reflection. And sometimes our reflections show us what we want to hide, or we're not happy, you know, what we're not happy with. We can sometimes see our inner demons and hate ourselves for it. So mirror energy can be very confronting, I think, for some people. I like that card. I like the way they've displayed it, mirror reflection, and then these kind of connecting circles in the center. Earth element, 6, relating, comparison, others, projects, self-reliance. Ooh, it's interesting. There was another earth element, 7, boundaries, reclaim space, inner, outer, and energetic boundaries. So setting clear boundaries, making sure to articulate them clearly and also enforce them, and make sure people understand that if they cross them or push at them, there are consequences. It's hard setting boundaries. It's even harder to enforce them and actually follow through with the consequence that you've said will happen once you've set that boundary. And a lot of people don't respect the boundaries until the consequence is enacted, which is interesting. It's like they're almost challenging you, seeing if you would go through with it. I like that card. Water element, 7, compassion. For self and others, soften heart, be gentle, see the good. So see the silver lining, choose to see the good rather than the negative. That's nice. Again, water element in this deck seems to have a very calming vibe, really soothing. I thought this was going to be a fire card then based on the image. So this is a Cosmos card. Number 7, inner authority. Trust yourself. Listen to true self. Trauma versus guidance. Wow, she is powerful in this image. She is standing in a power pose. She's got lightning coming out of her hands. I feel like that could be Mars in the background there. It's a very fiery, aggressive energy, which is why I thought this was going to be a fire element card. Air element, 7, pause. Respond versus react. Observe thoughts and mindfulness. So that's interesting, respond versus react, because often we react and we don't think things through, and responding to something is very different than reacting to it. And if something's triggered you, you need to take a moment to figure out why it's triggering you and what's upsetting you, and then process that. It's beautiful. I love all the artwork. There's not a single card so far that I've hated. Fire element, 7, reclaim power. Willpower, inner strength, self-mastery, heal, victim. Ooh, it's a very dark looking card. Powerful though. Air element, 8, breathe or breath. Return to breath, calm the mind. Breath is life. Oh, this one looks cute. Earth element, 8, community. Connect with others, support, give and receive, and angels. So this is like your connection to others, the family you choose for yourself, your people, your friends. Look how happy they all are. It's a lovely card. Cosmos, 8, manifest magic. Weave your magic, miracles, understand manifestation. Oh, look, she's a mermaid. And I love that we have the pyramids in that as well. Like triangular energy points up, and when you reach the peak, you can push out your manifestation. In witchcraft, we call it cone of power, but you can build it as a triangle, a pyramid. There are a number of different ways to do it. It's lovely. Again, I really like the cards. I think they're all beautiful imagery. Water element, 8, surrender and flow. Ride the waves, tap into flow state and let go. So this is like releasing control, isn't it? Just going with the flow. Just let things happen. Don't try and force things. Don't try and go against the current because you're not going to get anywhere. Just kind of enjoy the ride. Fire element, 8, Unapologetic. Yeah, you stand in your power, girl. Unapologetic. Be yourself. Yeah, she's unapologetically herself. That's what I was trying to say there. Be yourself. Release societal expectations. Be a mess. I love that. Be a mess. Yes. If you want to be a mess, be a mess. It's your right. Love that vibe. That is such a good, silly card, but so fun. Love it. We have another fire element card. Number 9, confidence. Take up space. Love yourself. Be you. You are worthy. Yes, absolutely. Beautiful. Water element. 9, letting go. Timing. Forgive yourself and others. Process emotions. Lovely. Got a lot of Egyptian symbols here. We've got the eye and we've got the ankh. Nice. Air element. 9, mindset. Creative reality. Work with subconscious. Befriend mind. It's really pretty. Gives me higher up energies like the heavens and the cosmos. Earth element, number 9, rest. Slow down and connect to nature. Calm your system. And the last card is a Cosmos card, number 9, the collective. All is connected. Collective growth supported. So this ties in with the community card as well. This is that sisterhood vibe, that all energy is interlinked, that you can work together, be a team, a coven, a community. Beautiful. So I have to say, this is a really pretty deck. I liked every single card. I liked that there was some diversity in this. So we are seeing a little bit of different ages, body types, skin tones, tiny bit of different cultures as well. We're seeing youth in it, as in kids, motherhood. It's definitely a very divine feminine deck. I love the tribalness of it as well. All these different symbols and sigils, you know, mandalas, patterns, the light symbols as well. They're just absolutely beautiful. And there's a use of spirit animals in this as well. Fairies, mermaids, mythical creatures, angels. There is a lot to take in with this deck. The one thing I think it could have benefited from, though, is some gold foiling. So the edging could have been gold foiling. The symbols on the body could have been gold foiling, so that when you move the card, it could have shimmered. I think that would have been a nice extra touch. This deck was a pretty penny. Cost me £37 on Amazon, so nearly 40 quid. So that's pretty expensive as far as Oracle decks go. It's not my most expensive deck. However, I think they could have just gone the extra mile with the foiling on the cards as well. You do get a lot for your money. There's a lot of cards here. They are beautifully designed. They look like real photography, like that's a real woman hugging a tree, and then they've added in all of the symbolism. So it is real photography mixed with an arty element, which is something that I enjoy about this. The guidebook is very thick and chunky. You're getting a lot of information in this guidebook, so there's a lot to work with, a lot to look at and learn in regards to this deck. So it is going to be a work in progress, I think. I don't think a beginner could just pick this up and go with it. But having said that, you do get some keywords on it as well, which is helpful. So you could use it straight away, but if you wanted to really learn about this deck, you would have to dive into the guidebook, I think. For me, I'd probably score this deck around an 8 out of 10. I think it's a really good deck. You get a good quality box. The book is insightful and obviously has a lot of information in it. Like I said, it's also a colour guidebook, which I like. But the things that let this down for me is it's quite expensive for what it is. That could be because it's an independent publisher. I also think Like I said, the foiling could have been on each of the cards just to kind of make the artwork and patterns stand out just a little bit more and pop. The cards are obviously ever so slightly gloss, which is something I forgot to mention at the beginning, but I don't mind that. The back is beautiful, and like I said, the cardstock's not bad, but it's not flimsy or weak, but it is slightly on the thinner side, so you'd have to be careful not to damage this. So yeah, there was a couple of cons, but mostly this deck is beautiful, well done, arty, creative, stunning to look at. But I would kind of like to challenge the creator of this deck to make a version of this deck that is masculine, that matches this. So if you want to connect with the divine masculine energies in nature, God energy as opposed to goddess energy, I think that would be really nice as a balance, and then structure it the same way, but for masculine energy, and then you could work with both decks. And I think that would be inclusive for men as well. Like I said, I think a man could use this deck, but I think there may be some struggles because it is rooted in femininity, the cycles of a woman's body, you know, giving birth, things like that. So it would be nice to have a polar opposite that is for men, and then you've got a balanced deck as a whole. And if they did it as the same back as well, you'd be able to mix the cards together and make a bigger deck of 100 cards. That would be pretty cool as well. So that's my opinions. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section and we'll have a discussion about it. But that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching this review till the very end. If you enjoyed it, give me that thumbs up, click the bell, and YouTube will tell you when my next video comes out. If you'd like to offer like, love and support to my channel, you can do that through my Amazon wishlist or my PayPal link. Both are provided. If you'd like to book any of my magical services or a reading with me, you can do that through Facebook, Instagram, X, or via email, and all the links are provided, guys. Thank you so much for your support and watching till the end. I do appreciate it. Many blessings to you all. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Blessed be.